Recently, the Minister of State for Electronics and Information Technology addressed the 5th ASEAN India Business Summit. It is being held as a part of ASEAN India Year of Friendship to commemorate the more than 3 decade long engagement between India and the 10-member bloc in Kuala Lumpur. It is a group of association of Southeast Asian nations which was established in 1967 with the signing of the Bangkok Declaration. Founding members are Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. Presently, ASEAN comprises 10 member states, namely Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Brunei, Laos, Myanmar, Cambodia, and Vietnam. It promotes intergovernmental cooperation and facilitates economic, political, security, military, educational, and socio cultural integration between its members and other countries in Asia. Recently, the Union Ministry of Consumer Affairs said that the sale of gold jewelry mandates a hallmark unique identification HUID from April 1, 2023. The HUID is a unique 6-digit alphanumeric code consisting of numbers and letters. The HUID will be given to every piece of jewelry at the time of hallmarking, and it is unique for every piece of jewelry. This unique number is stamped manually on jewelry at the assaying and hallmarking centers. Earlier, HUID used to be 4 digits, and now both 4 and 6 digit HUIDs are used in the market. From April 1st, 2023, only 6 digit alphanumeric codes will be allowed. The BIS hallmark consists of 3 symbols, namely BIS logo, purity, finenesses, grade, and a 6-digit alphanumeric code. The authenticity of hallmarked jewelry can be checked by using Verify HUID feature on BIS Care app. The Bureau of Indian Standards, the national standards body of India established under BIS Act 2016. The objective is harmonious development of the activities of standardization and quality assurance of goods and articles. It works under Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. BIS represents India in International Organization for Standardization, ISO, and International Electrotechnical Commission, IEC. Union Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal expressed confidence that in the 75th year of independence, the country will cross USD 750 billion in exports this year. He said until February, the country is already in excess of what it did in the whole of last year. Inaugurating the new corporate office building of Export Credit Guarantee Corporation ECGC in Mumbai, the minister called for ECGC to become more modern and digital in its operations, leading to greater efficiency and trust among exporters. The Commerce and Industry Minister also complimented ECGC for innovative measures like the introduction of a policy wherein exporters with an export credit limit of rupees 20 crore are now covered up to 90% of their losses. Mr. Goyal asked the corporation to explore ways to promote exports, come up with new ideas, and become an important stakeholder in India's journey to take our export to USD 2 trillion exports by 2030. In Jammu and Kashmir, Army installed the tallest iconic national flag in the hilly Doda district on 9th March. The tricolor, which has been installed on a 100 feet high pole, the highest tricolor in Doda district, was unfurled by GOC Delta Force Major General Ajay Kumar. During the ceremony, GOC said the flag is a tribute to the countless soldiers of Chenab region who had made the ultimate sacrifice while safeguarding the unity and integrity of the nation. On this occasion, he also honored the next kin of martyred soldiers, the 100 feet high mast national flag, the first of its kind in the Doda district, is not only a proud moment for the army only, but for all the residents of the hilly district, locals, especially students and Veer Naris, who had gathered in large numbers to witness the historic event and expressed gratitude to the army for making them part of this historic moment. Doda district of Jammu division was once a hotbed of terrorists, but the situation has altogether changed, with people working closely with security agencies and government in maintaining peace and ensuring the development of Chenab region. Nallamala forest is witnessing frequent forest fires due to rising temperatures, where the day temperature is almost touching 40 degrees Celsius. It is one of the largest stretches of undisturbed forest in South India apart from the Western Ghats. It is spread over five districts in Indian states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. It is located in Nallamala Hills, which is a part of the Western Ghats. It lies south of the Krishna River. The forest has a good tiger population, and a part of the forest belongs to the Nagarjuna Sagar Sri Sailam Tiger Reserve, the largest tiger reserve in the country. It has a warm to hot climate throughout the year, with summer especially hot and winters mostly cool and dry. It gets most of its rain during the southwest monsoon. It harbors so many endemic species. It is home to as many as 700 species of animals besides tiger, leopards such as black buck, wild hog, peacock, pangolin, Indian python and king cobras and several rare bird species. Since its inception in 2019, the Special Window for Affordable and Mid-Income Housing Fund has completed over 20,557 homes. The Special Window for Affordable and Mid-Income Housing Investment Fund is India's largest social impact fund, specifically formed for completing stressed and stalled residential projects. The fund is sponsored by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India, and is managed by SBI Cap Ventures Limited, a state bank group company. The fund has no precedent or compared peer fund in India or the global markets. It is a Category 2 alternative investment fund debt fund registered with SEBI. Since the fund considers first time developers, established developers with troubled projects, developers with a poor track record of stalled projects, customer complaints, and NPA accounts, and even projects where there are litigation issues, it is considered as the lender of the last resort for distressed projects. Alternative Investment Fund or AIF means any fund established or incorporated in India which is a privately pooled investment vehicle which collects funds from sophisticated investors, whether Indian or foreign, for investing it in accordance with a defined investment policy for the benefit of its investors. Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change Bhupendra Yadav has said that India's climate policy is directed towards sustainable development and poverty eradication. He said at the same time it continuously strives to separate emissions from growth and achieve energy efficiency across sectors. The Environment Minister was speaking at the Raisina Dialogue in New Delhi on the issues of the next step for climate smart policies. Mr. Yadav said drafting and ensuring the execution of climate smart policy has taken center stage in India under the visionary leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He said climate smart policies are very Indian way of life, though the term sustainable development may be new. The minister said India's G20 presidency intends to bring an integrated, comprehensive, and consensus driven approach to address climate change and pursue sustainable growth. Prime Minister of India will inaugurate the third section of the National Platform for Disaster Risk Reduction (NPDRR) at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi on 10th March 2023. It was established by Indian government in 2013 to bring together all segments of the disaster risk community in India, including government officials, parliamentarians, mayors, the media, international agencies, non-governmental organizations, representatives from local communities, scientific and academic institutions, and corporate businesses, among others. The theme of this year's session, Building Local Resilience in a Changing Climate. It facilitates the exchange of experience, views, and ideas, presents the result of research and action, and explores the possibility of cooperating across continents. As a result of this platform, national action plans on disaster risk reduction will have a strategic direction and an action plan. The Union Home Minister chairs NPDRR, which is also headed by the Minister of State in charge of disaster management in the Ministry of Home Affairs and Vice Chairman of the National Disaster Management Authority. In the Ministry of Home Affairs, the Special Secretary or Additional Secretary or Joint Secretary responsible for the Disaster Management Division act as the convener of NPDRR. The Indian Railways is collaborating with Indian Space Research Organization ISRO under the Real-Time Train Information System RTIS project. RTIS devices that use satellite imagery are being installed on the trains to automatically acquire its location timing at the stations, including that of arrival and departure or run through. These timings get automatically plotted on the control chart of those trains in the Control Office application system. The project is executed by the Center for Railway Information System. RTIS is developed in collaboration with ISRO. ISRO has launched GSAT satellites that have Gagan payloads for tracking the movement of trains. RTIS gives mid-session updates with a periodicity of 30 seconds. The train control can now track the location and the speed of RTIS-enabled train more closely without any manual intervention. It allows passengers to get the real-time location of train, running status of a train on their smartphones. Extensive fishing of the Coromandel coast forced the great sea horses to migrate laboriously towards Odisha. Great sea horses can be found in relatively deep waters. These are ovoviviparous and the males give birth to live young. They also have some traits such as small body size, fast growth, and high fecundity. They may confer resilience to high levels of exploitation. There are 46 non species of seahorses worldwide. India's coastal ecosystems are home to 9 of the 12 species found in Indo-Pacific, which is a hotspot for seahorse populations. They are distributed across diverse ecosystems such as seagrass, mangroves, macroalgal beds, and coral reefs. These 9 species are distributed along the coast of 8 states and 5 union territories from Gujarat to Odisha, apart from Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. They are poor swimmers but migrate to new habitats by rafting, clinging to floating substrata such as macroalga or plastic debris for dispersal by ocean currents to ensure the survival of their population. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has termed the approval of nano liquid DAP, diammonium phosphate,
fertilizer as an important step towards making life easier for the farmers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said PM Gedi Shakti National Master Plan is going to change the face of India's infrastructure and its multimodal logistics. He pointed out that India will achieve the target of becoming a developed nation by 2047 with infrastructure development as the driving force of the economy. Union government is looking at a possible extension of emergency credit line guarantee scheme amid global economic uncertainty and expectation of slower domestic growth next fiscal. The demand for apples from Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh has shot up 30% as the earthquake in Turkey has halted shipments of fruit to India.